Claire Hughes. Welcome to Claire's Inspired. Today I just want to share a little moment in time that involved my son and I. So years ago I was married, and the day that I found out I was pregnant was the day that I decided I was going to divorce my husband. So it was very mixed emotions. I moved from the West Coast back to the East Coast to be with my family, and after I gave birth to my son, I was in the hospital. I was over his little bassinet thinking about, how I want him to be proud of me. I really hope that I'm a good mom, and I hope that he will have a better life than I did. And while I was thinking of that, this little hand came up and grabbed my finger. And it was almost like my son knew what I was thinking and saying, because I really was hoping for a better life than I had for him. And it was a scary thing because now I'm a single mom, and I was, not financially well off. I was living check to check. Daycare costs a fortune, so there was a lot of struggles involved. I was a single mom for 6 years, and then I remarried, and a few years later had my second son. And I always tried to raise them to be good people. There's always been struggles and challenges, doubts in my mind, and panic that I haven't made the right decisions and haven't raised them right, or all these things that you think about when you're a mom. So a few weeks ago, every day we say goodbye to each other. We hug each other, we say we love each other, and then they go on their school bus. They go separate times. So my older one always hugs me and says he loves me and goes to school. But one day he was running late, and he ran out to the bus, and I didn't realize he had left. And then when I did realize, I went to the door, and I was like, oh, I didn't really get my hug. I hope he has a good day. And I go back to what I was doing, and all of a sudden I hear the door fly open, and it was my son who ran through and gave me a big, huge bear hug. And it was at that moment that I realized I raised him right. And it was such a good feeling. And I wanted to bring this up because, one, it just melts my heart. And two, because I just want women to know that you're a lot stronger than you think you are. You can get through a lot more than you give yourself credit for. There's a lot of obstacles that we're going to come up against. While we're out there in the world, whether it's in the business world or your personal world. And I just want you to know that you're a lot stronger. Like, you can handle it. It may not feel like it at the time, but you will overcome whatever it is and bust through it and start to shine and grow as a greater person. And I just want to let you know that everything is possible. A lot of people have their stuff going on right now, and they don't feel like they can make it through, or they're not sure, when is this ever going to end. But I want you to know that things are temporary, and if you take action to change things, then they will start to feel differently, and you will start to feel differently about yourself. But we're very strong people. And as a single mom, there was a lot of challenges financially, time-wise. It was just crazy trying to work, and I was also going to school, and trying to be a mother. And I had all the mother guilt because I didn't have enough time with my son, because I was doing all these things for a greater future. But I got through it, and there were people that were there to help me. And I hope that you have people there to help you and support you too. Find a really good group of people. Surround yourself with them who are there to lift you up. I know there's a lot of people out there that are surrounded by people, and I have them too. And some of them are my own family, and they're not 100% supportive. If you want to find those people that are very supportive and lift you up instead of dragging you down and giving you all the negatives and all the things that shoulda, woulda, coulda happened if you had done something differently. So, stay focused on what it is that you want to do, and know that, as a parent or a soon to be parent or a single person, whatever it is, that you have this inner strength that will come out at the time that you need them. And you know, if you have to get rid of those negative people and they're your own family, then that's what you got to do. But you have to feel confident in yourself that you have the capabilities to make things happen and to achieve things. And my doubt was, am I going to be a good mom? And I felt like at that moment when he busted through the door to give me a hug and say he loved me, that was when I realized, like, you know what, I did okay. I think I'm doing okay. I don't know how I'm going to be in the next 2 years when he does graduate from high school, because I will miss him terribly. But I have confidence that he's going to do okay. So hopefully you have people around you that will support you and let you know that you're going to do okay too. I know there are families out there that don't really have the support group, so I hope that you find your support and know that I'm here for you too. You know, whatever it is that you're going through, we can get through it together. There's a lot of things that we can overcome and challenge ourselves with and break through. So I hope that my little story helps you see that, you know, we do have this inner superpower, and it's just a matter of finding it, getting the support that we need, and having some confidence in what we're doing and how we're doing it, because it may not show up right away. The results may not show up right away. Like, I didn't know right away that I was like instant supermom, but I have seen little things along the way in my hug that show that I did raise a decent person, that he is thoughtful, that he is capable of love, and at some point in his life that's going to be really useful to him. So if you're a parent out there, you know, take into consideration what it is you're telling your children and how you're raising them. Even if you're someone that's thinking about being a parent, but just know that, you know, you're capable of doing whatever it is that you put your mind to, whether it's mom or not a mom, whether it's a businesswoman or not. Just you're capable of managing whatever is thrown your way. So I hope that this helped you. Kind of drifted all over the place with this one, but I hope that this helped you. And if you know anybody that might need this, you know, might want to hear this, you know, that's going through some tough times, that's being challenged as a parent or in life in general, that just feels like they're just never gonna, you know, things are just never gonna change. Please send this to them. Let them know that I'm here, because we really can manage whatever is thrown our way. I ended up getting remarried and having the second child, so, you know, being a single mom was challenging for that time, and it's still, you know, being a mom is still challenging now, but I feel like I'm doing okay. So I hope that you're doing okay, and I hope that what I've told you and shared with you is helpful. So if you find somebody that might need this information, or, you know, you have somebody that's kind of struggling, please share it and let them know. And that's it. I hope you have a good night. I'm Claire from Claire's Inspired, and I hope to speak with you soon. Take care.